24-hour stakeout.
I hear him coming.
Your equipment better work, and in close quarters, your deodorant better work overtime. That's why Sure made new Pro Stick for men to protect for over 24 hours. In close quarters, we didn't want Pro Stick to come on strong then fade early. New Pro Stick has a long-lasting ingredient so our scents don't come on too strong but protect for over 24 hours.
Got it. Let's call it a night.
You mean a day?
Try new Sure Pro Stick for men. The Pro works overtime every time.
This is my man Juice. Juice is about the most serious guard out here, dishing the ball up. Everybody want to check him out. Check out his black top. These shoes only 2 days old, but Juice plays so much, he plays like 800-900 times a day, man. These shoes are dirty. If this had been a regular shoe, he'd have fell out of them. He couldn't come back and play no more because it's a black top shoe built for the outdoor game. Juice can live and play another day. My man Juice play outdoors. He can't play indoors because he don't live nowhere. This is Juice. My man, he got a house. I'm just playing. He got a house. Playing ball and talking about black tops. What is the score? I got next game.
A time traveler sets out to change history.
I would stop John F. Kennedy's assassination.
Robert Hayes running against time. Tomorrow at 7, 6 Central.
Brad Nessler, Boomer Esiason, Michael Barkan at Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama with 5:34 to go third quarter, and the Dragons in green leading 10-0. And Birmingham unable to get anything going on offense tonight. Starting from their own 23. Jones got that one complete to Ross's tight end. And I don't know if he was touched. He's down now as Brad Quast trying to come up with the ball.
Ross does a nice job right there, realizing that nobody touched him, and he just got up and ran. He heard no whistle. Coaches all day long, all week long in practice will tell you, don't stop until you hear the whistle. And this is where that coaching pays off right here.
Boomer, can you overthrow the football? Jones is really winding that baby up tonight. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a tight spiral every time.
No, you know, I think every now and then you're gonna hit a game where you try to force things, where you're out of sync and you want to start making plays, and you just try to compensate in any way you can. And there's really no way to get out of that. To tell you the truth, I mean, he's been struggling tonight. I'm sure all of his coaches have the answers for him, but you know, he's got to fight through it. He's just got to keep playing. And again, Scott Ernie played through it in the first half by making some other types of plays, and let's see if he's going to do that.
Second down and 9 at the 36. Jones sets and delivers. This one's a good pass, and across the 50 to the 45 is Willie Boyer.
Usually, Brad, all it takes is a couple completions like that. You gain your confidence back and you say, okay, I can do it. Let's keep it moving.
Set right slot. Set right slot 138T.
Birmingham hadn't had a first down since early in the first quarter, early in the second quarter. Now they got back-to-back first downs. This one good for 19 yards.
The way to find out if your quarterback is going to make the plays for you is to do exactly what Birmingham's doing. Keep calling pass plays. Let's see if he keeps completing them. Still early in the game yet. They got over a quarter left. So
Eric Lindstrom made a nice stop as he submarined Elroy Harris for a loss of about a half yard.
Doubles right, Lou, 269 Finn.
Doubles right is the formation. 269 is the passing route by the wide receivers.
Lou, 269 Finn, 269, ready?
Boyer's been his favorite receiver today. He has 4 catches.
Down. Set.
Jones with some pressure. Got it to Boyer again. First down, it appears.
He's got 3 in a row now, Brad. He's gaining confidence. You can see by the way he's walking out on the field, the way he's calling the plays in the huddle.
And Willie Boyer telling this big crowd at Legion Field, come on, folks, let's get back into it. We're only 10 down.
Watch how Boyer runs and finds a spot and slows down and sits in between the zones. You've got to be really impressed with the way Boyer has played, not only this evening, but also this year.
And Eric Jones now has got it working a little bit to the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Wants to throw the screen again, I think. And now he's in trouble. And he got a little of it back, but he still lost close to 4 yards. Lindstrom made the tackle.
He had plenty of time that time to try to find a receiver. What you want to do is you have that clock in your head goes off and says, hey, it's around 4.5 seconds now. Just throw the ball away. Do not take a sack at this point in the game.
Firm 949 hook.
Doubles right is the formation.
Right. Firm 949 hook. 949. Ready?
Firm is the pass protection, meaning who's blocking for him. Obviously, the offensive lineman, probably a tight end, will be blocking for him.
He's got 2 tight ends in there on 2nd and 15. Here comes a blitz on Jones. Just got rid of it in time, and it is intercepted. Adrian Jones picks it off back at the 13-yard line. And there goes another opportunity. 5th turnover by Birmingham. Jones threw it, and Jones caught it. Adrian Jones with a 3rd interception of the night off Eric Jones.
Eric couldn't get enough steam on this. You could see the blitz coming and had to throw off his back foot.
So Barcelona's got a 10-0 lead, and they've got the ball back when we come back. Stay where you are.
Nobody's cooking like today's KFC.
After 18 years of producing the world's most popular line of personal watercraft, we're giving people another way to enjoy our company. Introducing the Kawasaki Sport Cruiser with side-by-side seating. There's literally nothing else like it. But perhaps the best reason for owning a sport cruiser is that above all, it's a jet ski watercraft. If it isn't Kawasaki, it isn't jet ski.
He's going all the way. Tucker to the 30, and he'll score if he fumbles the ball.
And you could almost hear Tim Brandt try to get it back in Errol Tucker's hands for that touchdown. Look at this graphic. 6 turnovers the first time out of 13 possessions, and 5 more tonight for Birmingham. They just don't know how to play Barcelona, I guess, at least not to this point. But their defense is still working hard. Darrell Phillips drops Jim Bell. You can't complain about Birmingham's defense, Boomer.
They've been all over the place tonight. They've had a couple open receivers Barcelona has that have not contributed to the good throw by Scott Ernie. And if not for those couple of plays, this game could really be out of hand.
2nd and 9. Play fake by Ernie. Scott on the roll. Got it complete. And Demetrius Davis with a first down all the way to the 33-yard line.
Okay, that's a nice job by Davis that time. The reason being is because it was a scramble drill. And what happened was Ernie dropped back, found no open receivers, and left the pocket. And as he approached the left sideline, that's where Davis was standing. Davis actually maneuvered himself to give a better opportunity for Ernie to hit him. Good job by Davis.
And a nice throw by Ernie, as helmet cam gave you the look up close. Now it's over the middle from Ernie to Bell, and Bell all the way to the 46-yard line. 13 more and another first down. John Miller brought him down, but Barcelona's got their offense in gear.
And the reason being is because Ernie did not let the beginning of this game affect him. The second half thus far, he's been on the money almost with every pass.
Right now, Dick, this will be the quarter if you wanted to run the clock out.
No, we can't. We can't cause of
No, I mean the next play.
Yeah,
the next play.
Yeah, that's
okay.
okay.
One play before they can let it run down. If they keep it on the ground here to Bell with a 2 tight end set. Here he comes, covering that ball with both hands. Got a short gain, and that's it. As McGowan and Brantley are there along with Miller. And that's just about going to do it for the third quarter. Jack Bicknell and his Barcelona Dragons now just 15 minutes away from a trip to London and the World Bowl. Good job, guys. Time to fire up the Birmingham team. They need the torch, I think. They might have to put him in at quarterback sometime before this one's over. We played 3, and it's still 10-0 Barcelona.
Talking about the real thing.
Coca-Cola, pop music is gonna be cool, and it's gonna roll. This summer, all the hottest jams are gonna be in these cassettes and CDs. Look inside of a 12-pack Coca-Cola Classic, Diet Coke and Sprite. Yo, see what's inside, cause every box has a big surprise. Take it from me, it's the right direction. Pop music is your connection. This summer, pump up your collection.
Panasonic presents a new breed of smooth operator. The new Smooth Operator rechargeable razor unites the old-fashioned closeness of a warm, wet shave with the convenience and no-nick comfort of an electric. Don't try this with any plugged-in razor. Smooth Operator wet-dry razors from Panasonic. Smoother than you ever thought you'd be.
When you grow up with a swimming pool in your backyard, the world's largest sandbox, and seats to the finest concerts, your standards tend to be rather high, especially when it comes to coconuts. And the favorite in paradise is the Calapuno, sweetened by the sun and moistened by the mist. Only one thing can top it. Bounty Calapuno coconut topped with chocolate. It's the taste of paradise.
Birmingham Fire trailing as we enter the 4th quarter. 10-0 is the score, and they've got to get something going on offense, and thus far been unable to do it. And right now their defense being asked to play a good portion of the game against Barcelona, and they've got their offense going under Scott Ernie. Demetrius Davis out to midfield before he's hammered back. Brad Nessler, Boomer Esiason, Michael Barkan at Legion Field in Birmingham. You want to go play quarterback for the Fire this last quarter?
No, actually I don't. I would like to see Brent Pease get another opportunity to bring this team out of their doldrums right now. But I'm really impressed with Scott Ernie and the way that he's playing. He's really taking his game to another notch, and he's starting to complete a lot of plant passes. And it all started by him leading by example. I can think back to when it was 3rd and 11, and he ran for 12 yards down the sideline.
3rd and 6 here. And he's going deep. Taylor out there, incomplete, broken up. Taylor tried to make the adjustment, but nice coverage back there defensively for the Birmingham Fire. So it'll be a punting situation. You just saw Boomer and I on camera, but you don't get to see a lot of the guys in the booth who scatter when they turn the lights on up here. And Barry Dykes is usually turning the lights on. Barry not with us, as I said tonight. Terry Jones, our booth cameraman. Bob Feller, our audio man, our stage manager, the guy we call the Mad Hatter, Dave Hatter. Chuck Gardner, our statistician. Miller Pope, our spotter. Those are the guys up in the booth. I want to thank them for a great year. Time to punt for Barcelona. Aguiar high and short. And out of bounds it goes near the 27-yard line. I think is about where they're going to walk it off. Short 21-yard punt. Luis says, I'd like to try that one again, but he won't get the chance. The Birmingham Fire on offense when we come back. They're trailing by 10.
The Allstate Good Hands Play of the Week, brought to you by Allstate. For home, auto, life, and business insurance, you're in good hands with Allstate. The New York-New Jersey Knights were in a must-win situation. This 62-yard catch by Kip Lewis set up the Knights' 3rd touchdown as they beat San Antonio to clinch a playoff berth. That's our Allstate Good Hands Play of the Week.
Tying the knot, huh? That's a big step. Well, the next thing you know, you'll be buying a house. Just call me. We have lots of ways to help you there.
Oh, I've always wanted a nice little Cape Cod.
Ow! Then comes the pitter-patter of little feet.
Hey, we're gonna need this.
And things are gonna happen that you just can't predict. But you're protected. You just call me first and I'll put things right.
Your neighborhood Allstate agent, always on hand to take care of the things life hands you. You're in good hands with Allstate.
It's a cooler world, a cooler street, a cooler wave and a cooler sea. What? It's It's a Seagram's world.
Introducing Seagram's Tropical Selection.
It's a cooler crowd, a cooler place. Yeah, yeah. A cooler taste. Delicious. It's a Seagram's. It's a cooler world.
New Tropical Selection, only from Seagram's.
It's a cooler world.
Back at Legion Field, where some of us get a little bit hungry. We had the marshmallows, we lit the cigarette, and now time for the little weenie roast here with the torch. Go ahead, baby. Oh, my, you know, he's only supposed to let loose on touchdowns and extra points and big plays, but I'm hungry, so back to you guys.
And we can't wait all night for a big play either.
You got it.
All right. Don't burn up that Perry Ellis jacket, Barkan. At the 27-yard line, the Birmingham Fire. Let's see if they can get some offense mustered. They had it going for about 3 first downs before an interception last time. Eric Jones going to go down for a loss. Bruce Clark there again, number 75, the omnipresent defensive end for the Barcelona Dragons.
They played at cover 0.
4th sack of the night for Barcelona.
Right, 10 personnel, 10, let's go, 10. Okay, right formation. It'll be an X292 seam.
Eric Jones, 4 interceptions in the first game against Barcelona, and more of the same tonight, I'm afraid. You think he's sick of these green uniforms?
I would be.
2nd and 13 from the shotgun. Eric got it complete. 2nd catch of the night for Motzkis. The German Operation Discovery wide receiver with a 2nd grab, shaken up a little bit.
These folks back in Germany will be able to watch him on Tele 5.
And they'll see him getting up slow. Still not up, in fact. It is a first down. Andre's still down.
We've met some of these Operation Discovery players over the weeks, Brad, and they've really enjoyed themselves. They've had an eye-opening experience, to say the least, to find out just how rough American football really is.
Sergio Visa of Italy, another of those. We saw him in the movies one night down here in Birmingham. He said, you know, I got the best seat in the house. I don't play that much.
All these guys have had a good time. Again, the experience for them has been, you know, unbelievable, and especially for the American players playing overseas in Frankfurt, Barcelona, and London.
Saw Cisco Marcos, the wide receiver for Barcelona, and Mark Pierce, a rookie from England.
Now, how come he didn't get with London is what I want to know.
I don't know. Temming, a running back who has not played tonight. Our Operation Discovery look for you during the brief timeout with the injury. Meanwhile, Birmingham with a first down. That one swatted down at the line by Ron Getz, the outside linebacker, and that's the reason he was on the World League's outside linebacker position.
Okay, let's go with a set left slot. No, hey, that go doubles left, Ruby 269 thin.
Doubles left, Ruby 269 thin. 269, ready?
Eric Jones. On 2nd and 10. A lot of movement on both sides of the football there.
Usually what happens in an offensive huddle, Brad, is when you're going to change your snap count, meaning he's been going on 2 and 1 a lot tonight, but decided to go on 3 or 4 in that particular play. I'm not really sure. And your offensive linemen and tight ends are used to going on 2 all night long. You got to make sure that they realize.
False start on number 89.
You got to make sure that they realize that you're changing that snap count. One of the reasons you change the snap count at the line of scrimmage is to try to disrupt the pass rush of the defensive lineman.
Penalties killing Birmingham. 9th of the night. Mike Hinton trying to keep the hamstring loose. 2nd and 15. Jones, plenty of time. Boyer wide open in the middle. Willie Boyer trying to work some magic. He got to the first down marker, I think. Going to spot him at the 49, which is good enough for 16 yards and a first down. Willie Boyer on the night with 6 catches, so he's matched what he did against Barcelona in the first matchup against the Dragons.
Okay. 12 S dispatch. That's it. That's good personnel. That's good personnel.
Watch Boyer here now. Sit down in the zone. Watch how he slows down right in there. Nice job by Boyer. Very heady receiver.
That's what you've been telling him to do all night. Find a spot and sit down and get the reception. He does at the 49-yard line. First down for Birmingham. Nice play fake. And the throw to Hopkins, a tight end. And it's going to be another first down at the 40-yard line.
Nice job that time by Jones, putting the ball right on the money. Somehow you got to keep this momentum going. That's probably the biggest problem for Gailey right now, Coach Gailey, is to keep his quarterback in rhythm like this and in sync. The nice thing about this offensive series is that you're moving him in and out of the pocket, giving him an opportunity to use his ability to run.
This is what they had going the last time they had the ball, and then the blitz, Eric Jones got popped as he threw, and it caused an interception. He doesn't want that to happen again.